Good Tuesday morning. Oops. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. I left my microphone sitting here. I've shown this before. This is the greatest thing, and we bought it in Colombia, which makes it even cooler, even though it was maybe $10, $15 more than what I would have paid if it was on Amazon. It was still, the whole experience was a lot of fun. It's got these little adapters that you can plug into the base. The base is plugged into the bottom of the phone. This is a USB-C. I bought a lightning adapter because this is an iPhone 13. It's got this cool microphone here. Look at the little fuzzy head. Look at the little fuzzy head, it's so great. So, and all battery operated, recharges in its little thing. It is the coolest thing ever. I think on Amazon they're at least $180, and that's for a 2 microphone set. It comes with a USB-C charger. You have to buy the lightning adapter separately. This is a really cool thing. It's DJI. They do this stuff. I think they do a camera, a little GoPro-like camera, and then they do drones with cameras on them. I think that's their main thing, is their drones. Right, lady? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, all right, coffee time. Also, my sister-in-law found these. What's she say? Five Below? Look at them, they're adorable. Look at all these little stitches. Stitch collector's set. I don't know if there's just the 6. I mean, you might as well just have the 6, I guess. I don't know, but they are adorable. Wow, aren't they? Look at that, so cute. So cute! So it was very nice of her to think about me. Stitch movie, by the way. A lot of people complaining. Also, a lot of people rightfully complaining about some things. Other people really enjoyed it. It's hard to be in the middle, but I enjoyed the movie, but I can see why people didn't like it. So if you're familiar with the Lilo and Stitch animated movie, you should definitely go and watch the live action, or wait until it comes out. You can definitely tell there were a lot of budget constraints. I'm looking forward to the How to Train Your Dragon movie. It's going to be big, and I think it's going to be great. I would love to go see the new Universal Burke How to Train Your Dragon area, but I think for the next couple of years, it's just going to be so... She has things to say. So full of people. I know what she's talking about. How are we doing over here? All right. It's just going to be so full of people, you know, that, I mean, it's like the Harry Potter stuff. The Harry Potter stuff is still so full of people, you know? So it's like, there were like rides that we dare not go on because it was an hour wait. I think that was part of it. I don't know if it was, hamster, but I think she just wants to talk, which is fine, but still, I think that might have been part of the problem, right? Go check it out. It's funny how after 9 years, you can't understand a word they're saying. However, you can kind of get it, you know? Animals are funny that way, you know? They're very pattern-based creatures. So, with her patterns changed, though, over the past 2 years. She now wants to bug me all night long. All night long. All night long. She'll meow at the side of my head on the floor. And she'll only come up on the bed if I'm laying down flat on my back. She knows when it's the wrong hand coming down to pat her head. So it is wild. It is absolutely wild. Also, Okay, moving gears here. I've got a couple of coffees I want to do. I want to see how much is left in a namesake coffee. Also, I think there's at least 1 or 2, maybe even 3 left in the morning ritual here. The size of the bag and the window kind of are a little bit of an illusion, but we'll see. I also have this, and I saw the barista putting the raspberries in the espresso on Instagram a couple of times. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure, that's a thing. And then Matt sent it to me like 2 days ago. And I'm like, well, I finally remember we have raspberries. So, oh, and the half and half, which I don't have a lot left of, has gone bad. So I need to get more half and half and probably a smaller jug. That one, it's too much. That one in the fridge, half gallon, too much in a carton. So I'm gonna go for a smaller bottle next time. So, cause I mean, I'm only drinking 3, it's not even a full half a cup, you know, so now we're done. So, all right, let's see what we've got. All right. Namesake coffee going in. I'm gonna do the namesake. People are doing 19 grams in their portafilter, which, you know, you wouldn't think that would be a lot. But, you know, the standard practice is like 16, 17. People are going 19. So today I'm going to go 19. These should be sufficiently heated up. So we'll give this a gold press here, or not a press. We'll release the hounds, as you were. So, go to skis. Move that out of the road. I think my towel's been confiscated. I think it's been put in the laundry to be washed because it was covered with a lot of coffee. So we'll just do this. All right, 19, a fair 19. Not a lot going on this weekend. I really didn't do a whole heck of a lot, which is nice. I washed both cars. Well, I washed one car. I had already washed mine last week. There's even a video of it on the YouTubes if you're interested. But yeah, I washed my car last week. And then we went up to the Cleveland area to see a family. So it got bugs all over the front of it and all over the windshield, of course, because that is what happens. That's nice. That is just what happens, don't you know? So I gave it a, oh, what's the word? I gave it like a, you call it a sponge bath, I guess. My new needle's over here. Where I just took the cleaner that makes it feel all silky and the paint feel all silky and smooth, and I doused the front end with it and wiped all the bugs off, and then did the windshield up. But yeah, then I did his car first. I try to make it so I'm not doing, you know, I don't try to gum up the driveway because it's a four home driveway. The driveway comes in and then it kind of, yeah, they're condos, so they're close together, but they're not too close together, which is nice. But at the same time, we share a driveway. Scheisse. Oh no, wait, no. This one I wanted to do regular. And then the next one, people have little air puffers or little brushes. I don't need that. I tell myself. I did move the grind setting in espresso down to a 19 because I was doing some reading and people thought that for medium roasts on the DF, the 19 seemed to be a really good middle of the road setting that consistently got them what they needed. So we can see. It might be completely different for the rock. I don't know. We will find out as we go. There we go. In the hole we go. And then I will do my darndest to remember with the next one, which will probably be the morning ritual, to put the berries in there and see what that does. I'm excited, but at the same time, it's just like putting a piece of chocolate in. You know, it's going to change the way it tastes. It may make it brighter. It may make it, you know, you may not taste it at all. I mean, depending on how many berries, I'll probably put 3 in the bottom, and then I'll put 17 grams of coffee in there, maybe 18, we'll see. I guess we can weigh 3 raspberries and see what that's gonna go. All right. I was watching the Instagram folks make coffee again, and I just have to keep reminding myself, those Instagram coffee folks have $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 machines. And whereas this is not inexpensive, it is not a machine. It is not an electric machine, it's a manual machine. So everything's going to be a little different about it. So I just have to remind myself of that every time. And that's really good. It's about 42 grams, 19 in, probably I'd say 42 grams out is pretty nice. All right. All right, Scare. Welcome back to you. Yeah, this namesake coffee is really good. Ethically sourced. Drink intentionally. Well, I intend to. It's sweet. It's a really sweet tasting espresso. It's got a really nice flavor to it. It's not bitter. It's not too bitter. Maybe I would call this acidic. It's got a more of an acidic taste to it that that just really kind of punches home the fruity kind of taste to it. And that'll get me going for my run after I edit this together and start uploading it. That'll get me started. All right. Let's purge this boy out. And I call it a boy because it pees everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason to the direction the water comes out sometimes, so being a boy, I can relate to that sometimes. Being an older 48-year-old man, I can relate to that sometimes. Ha 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 ha. Pee joke here. That's where I was at in the script. The script said insert pee joke here, so I just decided to go with it. 19 grams doesn't seem bad. It seems very easy, very doable, very repeatable. So 19 grams isn't awful. That's why a rag is better and a stiff paper towel is not the ideal, I think. Yeah, right, stay down there. It's still ripping hot too, by the way. All right, so here. So I want to achieve 19 grams of coffee here. So let's measure out 3 berries. And I'm not going to cut them up. I'm just going to, okay, well that was easy. Let's see, what does 3 produce? 3 is about 11. All right, well, I'm still going to do 18 grams of coffee in, I think. I think that would be all right. It's just the problem is the portafilter I saw them do this in, I think it was a 58 millimeter for a flare. So we'll work with 17 grams of coffee, and then we'll see what happens. That seems like the best bet. I don't know if I have 17 grams left in here or not. No. No, I would say it's a firm no. So let's go to morning ritual here. The coffee that promises biscuits but does not deliver biscuits. That's not true. I'm sure their shops have wonderful biscuits. It's just... All right. 16, 17, 18. All right, let's do the best we can with what we got here. 18 grams of coffee. Spritzt. Shaken, not stirred. Oop. Errant bean floating around. Another one. Little bits of bean. Little bits of bean floating around. All right, so what I saw them do, and I honestly didn't see them do much of anything else, was I saw them put 3 raspberries at the bottom, and then I watched them. This is going to be difficult, isn't it? All right. Yeah, maybe not as difficult. And I watched them needle. I don't know how this is going to work, or even if it's going to work. I mean, that's a lot of real estate. Those raspberries take up. And we're going to smoosh them and when we compact the coffee down here. Tapping helps. Fills in all the cracks and crevices around the raspberries. Try to get it more in that direction. I don't lose too much when I take the top off. There we go. All right. This is going to be the semi-messy part because, like I said, it is kind of heaping here. So we're going to spin it, press it, bop it. Yeah, that's a full boy right there. All right. I mean, they probably inched it down, the coffee. They probably did 16 rather than 18. Oh well. In you go. We'll see how this fails. Just fine. I've already had my espresso. I like the fact that they're like coming out well, you know. It's like, this is good. This is the amount you wanted, right? Yeah, it is. Good job. So that's always fun. This one's just for funsies. It's going to be different. It's going to be odd. It's going to be weird. I need to go. Well, and that's another thing. I watch people like make syrups and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure that these syrups and whatnot that they're making is for their coffee business. So it's like, I wouldn't mind making something like that at home, but I don't know if I would use it up before it goes bad because they're using like fresh ingredients and there's like no preservatives or anything like that. And it's like vanilla beans and a bunch of other nice, wonderful natural ingredients. Somebody made a Tanner's Coffee on Instagram, made this wonderful looking horchata foam or horchata mix to mix in with coffee. And I've had horchata and coffee, espresso, and it tastes, if you love horchata, it is absolutely fantastic. All right, let's see what kind of a mess we can create here. So we saw before, we're at 19. It was a great flow. A lot of coffee came out. It came out in a decent amount of time. I got up to enough pressure. Let's see what the berries kind of add. They may add either they will add more pressure necessary, or there will be enough room around them that stuff will channel a little bit. But the channeling will be at the bottom. It won't be. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is much harder to manipulate right now. I mean, look where the pressure gauge is going. But we're getting liquid out. If I start shaking, it's just because I'm trying to not push too hard while at the same time pushing hard. The pressure to output ratio that I am experiencing right now is actually really good. I'm actually very impressed. I mean, in the past, when I would get up to that much pressure, it would be in a very minimal amount of coffee that would come out. This, we're looking at around 40. We're looking at around 40 grams of coffee for the 18 grams coffee I put in there. So 42 grams of coffee water. There's less crema because I would assume because of the acidity of the raspberries. I do smell a little bit of fruit in there. Yes. Okay, so the raspberries did permeate and went right through into the coffee. It brightens it up. Oh, wow. If you want a straight shot of espresso, but don't like the bitterness, the fruit that they're adding may be the way to go. Because, I mean, let's be honest. The only reason you're doing this is to be cool, you know? Because all the hip people are doing it, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're watching it on Instagram. I'm like, I want to do that. So you do it. And it's like, you shouldn't feel bad for wanting to do what somebody else has done to try it out. And I will say this, with the 3 raspberries in it, absolutely fantastic. Oh, the raspberries just, And you know, you get fruity coffees that, you know, taste like, you know, like raspberries, or like, here's a strawberry note. This isn't a note. This is 1 raspberry on a plate gifted to you. So it's just such a delicious raspberry taste. At the same time, you're getting the nice hit of espresso, and the tartness of the raspberries not only have gifted the coffee it's the flavor of raspberry, it's taken the bitterness down like 2 notches, so it's a lot less bitter. It's also not as acidic. It's not pull your face in like a lemon acidic. It's absolutely fascinating, and it may be hard pressed to not make it this way. I've got cherries in there too, so we may try cherries. I'll just cut them in half and see what cherries do to this coffee. This is cool. I'm glad I did this experiment. That's amazing. It's just the taste. The taste is so, if you see on the side of a bag of coffee, it's like, these are the tasting notes. Here's a raspberry, you know, here's a biscotti, you know, here's chocolate, you know the chocolate's going to be there because it's coffee. But sometimes you're like, I can't find the raspberry. Why can't I? Or I can't find the strawberry. Why can't I find the strawberry? But sometimes it hits you pretty hard where it's like, oh gosh, there's that strawberry note. And you know, coffees are just all over the place like that. The raspberry is just plain as day right here. And it's absolutely fantastic. That's great. Oh, wow. It almost adds like a little saltiness to it as well. That's absolutely fascinating and cool. Wow. I like that a lot. It's going to make the portafilter a mess, but I clean them out every day anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I clean them out and I hang them up to dry. That's so cool. I really appreciate that. That's great. What a great flavor. I've seen people do it with orange slices. That might be a way to go. I need to find an orange small enough to fit in there, because like I said, that's a 50 millimeter. Standard is like 51. They go all the way up to like 58, I think. So, and then the cherries, we'll do the cherries. Tomorrow, there will not be a coffee tomorrow. I've got a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock, and I don't want to put my teeth through coffee before I go to the dental office. So, but we will come back on Thursday. I don't want to do it after the office too, because that's they do the cleaning, and it's like anytime I've had anything after a cleaning, it tastes awful. So we'll do this on Thursday. Plus tomorrow will give me some time to go out. I need to pick up some medications. I want to pick up some stuff for pie because I want to make a pie on Friday to take to my friend's. His daughter graduated high school and the Career Center, and he's having a get-together, and I'm very excited to go see him and congratulate his daughter, and you know, just kind of hang out in the country for, I mean, further out. It's further out in the country than this. We're used to that, though. I'm used to being, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. If you've seen Nowhere, we are 2 houses down from nowhere, you know, from the city. So yeah, I'm used to that. So, but I'm very excited for that, and it'll be a lot of fun. But this is great. If you have even an espresso maker that's, you know, electric, it's safe. You know, I mean, this doesn't come in contact with anything. So, I mean, you're just going to get. Oh, I'm going to have to clean off the top of the rock, because look at the ring. Do you see the ring of where the rock kind of, that's probably a big part of why I had so much pressure but so much water, is that there's the ring of the top of the rock right there. So I'm going to have to clean off the bottom of this, I think. Take a look, see real quick. Yep, you can kind of see in there. So that's why I don't need a shower screen. It's because it's already got a shower screen built into it. So, but I will have to clean that out, and we will. I will do that. Here's the bottom of the rock if you're interested. So, so that's exciting. That'll be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna make a key lime pie. Yeah, see, look, there's seeds left in the bottom from where everything was squeezed out. I'm gonna hope that I mean, the holes are small enough, it shouldn't do anything. But I guess you never really know, do you? I think this basket does come out, so, you know, I could almost double check to make sure. In fact, I did pull it out once, so yes, this basket here comes out. So I can double check that way. Thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry about no coffee tomorrow, but I'm a go dentist. So I hope you have a great day today, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And we will see you on Thursday. There will be a stream tonight, and there will be a stream tomorrow. Talk to you later.